Good morning. How are y'all today? This is Craig at Willie Farm. Glad y'all are joining us. I'm going to shoot a lot of this video on my phone, so I'm not sure how it's going to work out because I usually use a 35mm camera that does video 1080p, but we're going to try this today. So what I'm doing today is going out and putting some more fence up for the cattle. And last night I took the weed eater out and trimmed around where I could get the fence down without it touching the ground. So you got to get as much of the vegetation from around the fence as you can. The cows are anxious to get out on the new pasture. I had them on about an acre, and they went through that in about a couple of weeks. And I was going to move them out to another pasture, but I didn't have it quite ready, so I had to put them in the other pen, their winter pen, and I put them a bale of hay in there, and now I'm getting ready to put this other fence up. So that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to see how this works on the phone today. Now, one thing I use on my electric wire, I use a braided plastic wire. It's got 7 strands of stainless steel conductor in it. It's yellow and black, and I use it on this drop cord reel. I reel it up on that. It makes it a whole lot easier to dispense. It's not one of the fancy electric fence ones, so this is the cheaper version. I think I got this for 12 bucks at Lowe's. So that's what I use to roll up my fence and to put out my fence. So it makes it very easy. Now I just got to transfer some wire from a spool onto this so I can go run it. Now I improvise a lot. So what I've got is a tire tool stuck down in my spool, and I'm running it over to my reel where I can reel it up. I think that's going to work out, so let's try it. Now, if you don't think that I'm good at improvising, then check this rig out. I've set this up on an old cage that's sitting out here. It is an old meter key, heavy duty. My little camera holder goes right in the top there, and I made it able to video. I am the self-proclaimed king of improv, and it's not comedy. Well, some of it is. Alright, so we've got it all spooled up. We're ready to go run some fence. Alright, we're going to section this off. I don't want them on the whole area like I did last year. I'm going to end the fence right here, right now. I'll step these off about 3 regular steps. It's about 9-10 feet. I put the clips towards the fence I'm going to be running.
So now what we're going to do is test the fence with this little tester. It's got a cord that runs to ground. I've got it stuck in the ground there, so we're going to test it now. You can see those lights flashing all the way up to 7,000 volts. It's about a 0.7 joule fence, and that should keep them in. All right, let's move them. Got enough feed in this bucket to rattle, and I've kind of bucket trained them, so when I rattle this bucket, they come, they follow me wherever I go, so that's a good thing. All right, let's see if this video battery will last long enough to watch us. Come on. Come on, cow. Well, the two young ones, they're just 5. One's 5, one's 6 months old. And they just didn't want to cooperate. They just didn't want to go through that gap. No matter how much I pushed them, no matter how much I tried to coax them into the gate, they just wouldn't go. Finally had to just leave them alone, and they finally went in on their own. Things usually work out if you have the patience. Remember, count your blessings every day, and I believe you will find you're blessed far beyond measure. I know that I am. Bye.